Well, it's 5:45 on a Tuesday. I've been working this trucking job on a highway here near town. Just trucking by the hour, so I thought I'd take you guys along to kind of see some of that. It's pretty boring, but been on it for almost 3 weeks now and probably have at least 1 week left. So we'll film some of that and you can see kind of what my day is like on the highway job. So we made it on site here today. We've been digging the subgrade with a small excavator, pulling it off of the little dump trucks here. I guess they decided they're going to use this great big huge excavator today, so it should be interesting. It's going to be swinging into our lane. We'll have to watch out for that. We'll see how this goes here. Gonna try loading from the back since he can't even sling around anymore. So. The job here we're working on, they're adding a climbing lane for the trucks going up this hill on the highway. So they've done all the mass excavation basically to a point here, I guess. They kind of been hurrying and left this bank, so there's going to be a lot of material to come off of this slope still here. the next couple days, but I've been on with these guys for a few years now. In the fall here, they come and they've already done 3 of these climbing lanes a little farther out west of town here. So now we're basically just trying to get dug down to subgrade, and they're kind of fighting the soft spots once we get down there on the shoulders where they're on the edge of the old road where the old shoulder was. There's a lot of soft spots they're finding where they just built up the shoulder with basically silty topsoil or something. For some reason it's holding water pretty bad. It's pretty expectable anytime you go from the fills to the cuts, but even in a lot of the fills where we built up with shot rock, there was good topsoil on that shoulder. It's still wet for some reason, even though it's late August 27th today, so that's been slowing them down a lot. Have to dig down another couple feet and fill it back in with shot rock to get it to firm up. Then they can go on top of that with their 1.25-inch base course. And I think they got 16 inches of 1.25-inch base course there or something like that. So I think they're putting it in basically 2 lifts and then a finish lift, which is a tune-up basically, as far as I can understand it. So basically just 2 lifts, and then they're putting 8 inches of asphalt on it after that. They're trying to get this ready to pave at the end of next week, so we don't have too much farther to go. I think we're about 2/3 of the way so far, so I'm sure it'll be a big race to the end and stay in front of the paver there. So but yeah, that's what we're working on. probably pretty much get the picture. It's a lot of really short back and forth. Is hauling out. Been doing 25 loads a day about the material out for Soft Spot X, and then we normally have, or for subgrade excavation, then we normally have some soft spots and haul 3 or 4 loads of that out a day, maybe up to 5 or 10, and then we have to fill that back in with shot rock, which we've got kind of piled up right here on site too. So we just haul that right back in, sink with the solo truck too, and dump it in, and they roll fabric out and smear it on top. But it's a little bit monotonous day after day, but at the end of the day, we're always scrambling. Everything we dig out has to be shouldered up at the end of the day, so cars don't drive off the vertical edge that way. And so we normally get to hook up to our trailer and go grab a couple loads of rock from the rock pit down base course and bring it out and dump it. So yeah, that's pretty much the subgrade excavation duties. I'll probably try to film a little bit later when we get to doing some Soft Spot X or something else that's different. So, see you then. So we stopped digging subgrade and they found some soft spots, so we parked the haul trucks there, driving the little trucks down in the subgrade, and you can see as I go by here, they're just digging out 3 feet wide and almost 2 feet deep and getting all the muck basically right where that old shoulder was, where there's some topsoil, and looks like they're widening it out there. But basically just scoop out the really wet muck, and then we'll have to roll out that fabric and haul back in pit run. So that's what that process is.